Hey, my name is Tim. I'm a visual designer. I've worked on things like Draw and UI3, but mostly I've been doing a lot of icons. A couple of months ago, as we were getting ready for config, it became clear that we had to come up with a couple of new product icons, but also update some of our older ones. So we kicked off this process. We started with a small crowd. It was like a handful of people kind of working through those first couple of really rough explorations. Noah was a great wingman when I was working on the different app icons. He made sure that we got everyone in the room, especially Dylan. Dylan's a very busy person, obviously, but he also cares about these details. And we did tens, 50, 100 explorations, the entire set, always keeping them together as a family so we could kind of compare what did they look like by themselves, but also what did they look like when used next to each other. Once we started honing in a bit more on this is kind of what we want, we started inviting more and more people. So we created a public Slack channel and called on everyone, anyone, no matter what you do at Figma. You don't need to be a designer, because in the end, when you look at the target audience isn't just designers. The target audience is a mix of people who happen to be working at a company that uses Figma. If you want to get started with icons, I think it's important for you to realize that it's just following a bunch of rules. Do you have filled icons or do you have stroke icons? If you have stroke icons, what's the stroke width? What's the corner style that you use? What's the end cap style that you use? Do you use a single color, multiple colors? Once you get up and running with designing icons, you'll notice that you're kind of establishing your own style. You're writing the rules as you go. So you might have to go back to the beginning and redo a bunch of the early icons because you didn't have those rules in place at that point in time. That's totally okay. That's how you design icon sets. We recently published an article on our blog about icons. It was super fun to be part of. So let's dive a bit deeper in how icons at Figma are being done.